All right, this is Rudy Speech, man. We got Captain Tower in the building. Yeah. So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man, on Rudy Speech, man. I'll break it down right quick,
don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I finish, one West when I start. Big shine. Big glow, I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. Fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor, all truth. Very big facts, very large caliber on very small cats. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak with a bin shot ya. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not inside of my conglomerate. Wreck like King Kong. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm through our pain that bring trauma. Stay focused on things that bring karma. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect. Pay homage that I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood. Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood. Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished. It's one West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now one West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down, no we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designers charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had friends on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my brain a $150. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause the niggas getting fouled, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's U.P.K, not a part, but together I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished, one West.
Check. Turn up. On y'all by Shimmer Shop Though. Check. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you, sir. Can you hear us in Durham, sir?
Cut, I can hear you, but it's muffled. I don't think it's coming through the
Okay, let me change my settings, sir.
It sounds like it's coming through the camera of the laptop.
How about now, sir?
Most High in Christ. That's what I'm talking about. The water.
Oh, this one is way loud.
Hey, so Salakia, this is what we have to do today, all right? So order been given that we'll be preparing for Commander Jenny Hunter to do an interview. Thaba one, when the link get rolling, Cap comes in, you'll just add that link to the stream, and we're gonna watch it while we're in class, okay?
Come on, sir. So
Again,
do you have the link, sir?
We'll be waiting on it if I'm not mistaken.
Come on, sir. Come on, sir.
And if we do not get the link, we may just watch the
just share the broadcast.
We may just share the broadcast, right?
Come on, sir. Come on.
Everybody to what?
Come on, sir.
All right, clap it up. Get a load of hand, man. All right, most time the water bunker, y'all. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Shabakathum to the Akim, to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Lathan by Hashim Yahushai, to the sisters. Once again, we are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, operate under Commander Jenny YAHANNA. If you're not in the I.S.U.P.K, you are not in the truth. What is the truth? The truth is the so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, or Latinos, descend from the greatest people that ever walked the face of the earth. In 2024, there's nothing more imperative than us waking up to the truth and learning who we are, where we come from, and what we should be doing with our lives. And what is that? Above all else is keeping what? The law, statutes, and commandments, okay? I'm preaching officer of 5,000, Zion Ya'ala, coming out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. I have the schools that are rocking with us tonight. I'll be holding on the ham until Captain of 13,000, Nayathaq, Banyamya comes in, and we'll rock and roll after that, okay? With that being said, I seen a very disturbing video. I couldn't get through it, Akim. I couldn't get through it, and there's nothing worse than somebody that takes advantage of someone who's old, right? Somebody who's young, somebody who can't defend themselves, when there's a visible ailment that's in place. And when you see an oppressor take advantage of our loved ones, man, it's a different type of I hate it. I don't know what else to call it. You know what I'm saying? Those things really bother me. And it should be an eye opener for all Black, Hispanics, Native Indians to know that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And being that this day and time, they'll stop at no. They won't stop devouring us until we bow down. They're not going to stop. So just as zealous as they are for destroying the Lord's chosen people, we have to be just as zealous as serving the Lord. And if you don't have that in you, Lord be with you. Move out of my goddamn way. The Bible says, make thy election sure. Somebody put a scripture for me, Bible Christian. Now, everybody know what I'm talking about when I'm about this story. Do I need to go into it? Somebody tell me, what's the sister's name, Bible Christian? What's the sister's name? What is her name?
So her last name is Massey.
They
had a father. Sonia Massey.
What's her name?
Sonia Massey, sir.
Sonia Massey, man. We every year it seems like we add names to this list in the Black community, man. Every year there's a tragic story that all of us can identify with, right? Some people say they didn't come up in the ghettos, they didn't come up rough, they didn't come from slums, but here's the thing though, we have family members that are close to you that did. Right. You have a cousin or a auntie or uncle that suffers from mental instability or just living in some impoverished conditions, and our job is to reach out to them and show them the love and compassion that Christ had with us when he gave his life for us. You understand what I'm saying? This weekend, Commander Jenny YAHANNA fed Greenville, South Carolina. Get a little of a hand for that, man. We went down to South Carolina, bunk, y'all, and we sat on the dope man front step and shut his whole operation down for the day. And we also seen some cops that pulled up. And you know what they was doing? Yanazar, you know what the police did out there? The police pulled up and passed out Black and Miles to the community. We have it on camera. The police pulled up and began to pass out Black and Miles out of his trunk to the community. You see what type of devil that we're dealing with. You know what Commander YAHANNA did, right? We pulled up and passed out clothes. We passed out dogs and burgers. We passed out shoes. We passed out canned goods. This let me know that the oppressor that's in charge of the community should not be. You know who should be? Men of the Lord in I.S.U.P.K. Sisters should be in charge of making sure these babies are eating. But it's come on, Bunker, y'all. Salaki. Is that microphone on? Salaki.
Salaki, so we can't hear him in Durham, sir.
Go ahead. Check. Can you hear me now?
Con.
Most high Christ. Salaki, I was taken aback by the amount of brothers and sisters that were standing in line for felony expungement.
God.
And it's crazy because like there was more sisters in line than there was brothers.
Right.
And I'm like, this is ridiculous, man. That was literally a hot corner. You know what I mean?
God.
It was so much going on: the homelessness, the poverty, you know, the drug addiction. You had brothers out there. Some brother asked me what was the mathematics. What's today's mathematics? I told him that so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians are God's chosen people.
That's
mathematics.
Right.
Salaki.
God, get a Lord a hand. Damn right. Give me let's start with Matthew 1:21, Baba Kashaw. Turn me just a little bit, Kawal. Check the water. Who got it? Come on, Akim. Matthew 1:21.
Come. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 21.
Come on, brother.
And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins.
I want you to read it again, nice and strong. Just read it real strong all the way through for me, Baba Kashaw.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins.
Now let me read that verse. And we understand this verse, right? How many times have we read and understood this verse? Pretty toward, right?
Right.
But if you really understood this verse, why the hell are we so concerned about Kamala Harris and Joe Trump? If we really understood this verse and who's fighting for us and who's on our side, why are we so concerned about Kamala Harris? Why are we so concerned about voting?
Right.
Salaki, sir.
Come on with it, Yanazar.
It's the conditioning. We've been conditioned here to think that we're American citizens and that the outcome of these elections have a bearing on our lives positively. So it's the conditioning that we go through.
Right. We've been conditioned to think that the oppressor is going to see who you really are. That's Christianity. That's a form of Christianity. You looking at somebody else to see you when you don't even understand who you are. It's so much so. There was a video of a brother walk up to a small hat cat, right? And the brother say, "Don't you know the blacks are the real Jews?" And what did Amalek say to him? Anybody know?
Okay, sir. Yeah, I saw the video. He said unto him in a very calm voice, "Well, if that's true, follow the Bible. Follow the Bible." That's what he said.
So what does that mean? What does that mean? If somebody says to you, if that's true, then follow the Bible. What goes through your mind?
Salaki, sir.
Please.
That he knows who we are.
What else?
He knows.
Yeah, you're right, Yonazar, but what else? If somebody says that to you, I mean, let somebody else, I want to hear somebody else answer. Like, if you were to hear that, you say, hey, yeah, the Jews are the Black, Hispanics, Native Indian. And the oppressor say, yeah, well, follow the Bible then. What goes through your mind? Or what should go through our mind, Salaki?
Salaki, sir, if I may.
Come on.
Well, he's probably saying that we are not following the Bible. And so he's saying, well, if you think you're real Jews, then follow the Bible. But we are not, from his eyesight, we are not as a people.
Come on. What else? You right? Come on, sis. Turn the mic on.
Because there are law, statutes, and commandments that we aren't following. So we believe that Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans are the real Jews of the Bible. Then why aren't we following the law, statutes, and the commandments?
Everything that y'all are saying is on point. Everybody that's answering, y'all are on point. But I'm looking for a particular vibe that I'm looking for when you talk about fighting for what's yours. Come on, Darash.
Well, I was going to say, if someone was to say that, it's pretty much stating like they understand like where you should be at. So
they do what?
They understand what you should be doing, pretty much.
Yes.
So
yes,
they know it, but that's why they say that to you. This is what you should be doing.
Yeah.
And they know your identity, but you're not doing it.
You ain't doing it. We're not doing it. If you believe so much that the Bible is for Black, Hispanics, Native Indians, then what are we doing? It's like making mockery of our existence. You know what I'm saying? Anybody get that? It's making light of your situation all the time. But if we understood Matthew 1:21, then we would. You get that? Right. His people. Somebody break that down for me. Anybody want to break that down? Akaska? Well, he done fell off in it. Oh, go ahead, brother. Matthew 1:21.
Could I have another reading, sir? Salakia.
Mm-hmm. The sister said to them, we're not following the Bible enough to claim it. What belongs to us. That is true.
Come on, son. Matthew 1:21.
Come
on. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 1 and verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
And she shall bring forth a son.
Now, who should bring forth the son? Who's going to bring forth this son?
Like I said, if I may, this is Mary.
Right. You understand? And read on.
And thou shalt call his name Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh, for he shall save his people from their sins.
Now, I thought it was the whole world.
His people.
I thought if you pray and believe in Jesus, you shall be saved.
His people.
All people deserve salvation.
His people, sir.
Why does the Bible says his people?
Like it, sir.
Go ahead.
His is a possessive that means a particular group of people.
Say again?
I say his is a possessive noun that means a particular group of people.
Right. What else though?
Salakia,
sir.
Come on, Darash.
These are the people that need the saving.
Those are the people that what?
That need saving.
That's true. What else? Come on, Bunk, y'all.
Salaki, I don't want, if I may, it emphasizes a separation. There's a difference between, the people that Christ belongs to, basically, or that he comes from, and everyone else.
Right.
Salaki.
Right. So This signified there is a separation. There is something different about his people than the entire earth. And when I see things like Sister Sonia, I'm thinking to myself, there is no way they would have done that to another Edomite. There is no way. Dylan Storm Ruth got Burger King after going into that church down there in Charleston, South Carolina.
Sure did.
And you mean to tell me the sister had man, it's so disgusting. But we'll watch the news as Black, Hispanics, Native Indians, see things like that. But we're not choosing the Most High, man. We won't do it. We're stuck in that lane of Christianity. We're stuck in Islam. We're stuck in all these religions, all these lies, all these politicians that are in the earth. And our lives are not changing. The small gains that we do, are we able to retain in the earth? They don't last. They just struck down affirmative action. All the people who are proud to go into those nice jobs and get all these nice houses. Now the tax rates are through the damn roof. You can't afford to own the property no damn more. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. You go into a job, you in student debt over your goddamn head because you done went to Harvard or Howard and thinking you're gonna be at the top of your class, and it's not enough. But yet instead, we'll watch the news and not realize that we're the ones that are suffering, and Christ came to save who? His people. We are the ones that are dealing with all type of anxiety and oppression, depression. Don't know which way to turn because on every shoulder that you look at, the Ross, guess what you're looking at? Another lie. You understand what I'm saying? That's why this record in the Bible is so important, that you have to see yourself in the Bible. Because without this Bible, where's the outlet? Where's the justice? There is none. I was just talking to a brother earlier who said, how long are we going to be the simple ones? How long are we going to love simplicity? That's what the scriptures say, Bunker, y'all. And it's our stinking leaders. It's the leaders of the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian communities. Because they all greedy. They all want to get over, man. And guess who suffers at them? We suffer under the hands of these stinking ass leaders. Yep. Commander Junior Hunter said it earlier, man. He was just like, there is no way that an oppressor should even feel the need to go into a Black community, knowing what they've done to our people over the years. How do you even have the mindset to say that I want to go in and police these people? I know we've been, unaliving them. I know we've been treating them as all type of unfair treatment to them. I know we've been harassing them. But we won't get justice from our oppressor. That's why we have to choose Yahawashi, man. That's right. That's why we have to follow the example that he laid down. So the law can be a law. We can be a law unto ourselves. Nah, I'm not gonna sell that in my neighborhood. Right. I'm not gonna treat my brother like that. Right. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna have sex with a sister and throw her away. No, I'm not going to the strip club tonight. I'm not putting that dope in my system tonight. I don't want to get high anymore. But this message that we call the truth that's in this Bible, the earth shuts it down. So it sounds boring to say these things to you. Come on with it, huh?
If I may, sir, I have a precept.
Please, come on, Yonazar.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 3.
Go ahead.
Give not thine honor unto another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Break it down for me, Yonazar.
Okay, so what we're talking about here is like.
Hold on, Salak. It just crossed my mind. y'all gonna let Kamala Harris put on another set of goddamn pearls and Chuck Taylors and trick us once again.
So like it, sir. Also today, like what the general said that they was gonna have her doing the electric slide. They showed the videos, sir. Today I saw it where they had like about 15 seconds of videos where she's dancing.
Let me ask y'all a quick. Don't you hate when people playing in your face? You ever hear that expression? Raise your hand if you hate when people play in your face. Does somebody explain to me what does that mean? What is that? We supposed to be the, you in here. I know you know what that means. Somebody explain to me what does that mean when somebody say, "Hey, don't play in my face." What does that mean? Anybody ever heard that expression? What does "don't play in my face" mean?
Salakia, sir. It means like they're taunting you.
That what?
Taunting you.
I want to break it. I don't want to use that one, Darash. I want to get a niglet way of saying it. Bible Kushah. No, what you got, Bucky? Yo?
No, Salakia, I would say feigning ignorance while being blatantly disrespectful. She's pandering. We all know that she never celebrated Kwanzaa, but for her to sit up there in front of black people during the time of Kwanzaa, whenever the hell that is, and say that, she was nostalgic of the time that she sat at the feet of her parents, or for her to, identify with smoking weed and then, incarcerate, break a state record in California, incarcerating, people for weed, Salakia. It's just, it's ridiculous.
Come on with it, Bible One.
So, if I could just to, go off what Officer Bunker was saying, she playing in our face when she told us that she was listening to Snoop in college. She graduated from college in like 1985. Like she playing because that's crazy. It's impossible. She's just saying it to, to try to create some kind of identifying thing between us that is not even there. Salakia.
Come on, Buck. Yeah.
Salakia. She's basically just insulting our intelligence.
Now, then let me ask you a question. Now, don't you think the people that are around her, some of them may have doctoral degrees, PhD, any bachelors and masters. And I think, you know what I'm saying? I struggled with math growing in high school. Algebra and trigonometry, that was not my strong suit. You understand? You had me what a acute triangle is. We got some problems. We are in trouble, right? But I would care to say the Most High has been merciful in allowing us to see that the games that are being played on our people. And the reason why our people are not seeing it is because our leaders. Go ahead, brother.
So, like, if I may, I know Officer Yanazar pulled the scripture.
Oh, we're gonna go into it.
If I can I pull Jeremiah 14:2?
Hold that right quick, okay? Come on, Yanazar. I want you to break that down for me. I just thought about that, Bible. So that brute. Is he still in the room?
Can you hear me, sir?
Come on, I can hear you now.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 3.
Come on with
Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto a strange nation. So
break it down for me.
What Christianity has done to our people is caused us to honor other people as being better than us, and that we don't even know that we're the most important people on the planet Earth.
Damn.
You understand? So we've been taught that other people are more important to us, and we've been put on the bottom rung of the ladder where everybody's stepping over us when we're God's chosen people. And he's told us not to give our honor or our prestige as being God's chosen people to another people. But of course, we did not listen. And the things that are profitable for us is the law, statutes, and commandments in the culture that God gave us for us.
Read verse 4, Yonazar.
I don't want to come. Verse 4. O Israel.
Oh, who?
O Israel.
Oh, everybody.
O Israel.
What about old Trumpster?
O Israel.
What about Kamala Kamasutra Harris?
O Israel.
Go ahead.
Happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
Made known unto who?
Unto us.
So our goal is to be able to follow the Most High first. So to let you know, these Christians, this church, Christianity has nothing for Black, Hispanics, Native Indians. Nothing. But yet and still we gonna, man, we like sheep, man. I was talking to Captain Nayathaq on the way back from South Carolina. I said, damn, Cap. It just seemed like our people, we just, man, we just keep repeating the same process year after year after year. And he was just like, you know, that's the mercy that the Most High has given us for us to see that. How much we should be willing to continue to change our lives if you can see that. Because what you do with being able to see the truth is going to help the people that are watching you. You understand what I'm saying? What you do in this truth matters, right? Brothers and sisters. And what we do when we leave here, somebody is always watching us. You can't say you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You can't say you love the Most High and saying you're ready to cast your ballot in for Kamala Harris. The word is watching. And right there in the earth, there's nothing. It's right. The writing, what Stephen wanted to say, he can't see it, and he can see the writings on the wall. Make that make sense. The economy is all jacked up. Name something that we invested in over the years and realized it's not enough. All our rap stars and pop stars, Puff Daddy, R. Kelly, Serena Williams. You name the people who in our lifetime that we looked up to, and once we examine what their current state, we stuck, Bunker, y'all. We're Black, Hispanic, Native Indian we're all waiting on the next big thing, the next big story, the next entertainer that's gonna give us some type of hope. When our King Yahawashi has already given us the hope all the hope we could ever ask for. He laid down his life so we can have an opportunity to get back to the Father. But we're waiting on what? The next big song? Who the top 10 greatest rappers? What are we waiting for? You turn on they said the rap music did not one rap song place in the top 20 all year last year. Not one. We said we're gonna bring R&B back. Who we bringing back? You still listening to Jodeci? I'm saying the goddamn room quiet as hell because everybody pondering like, damn, I guess we are waiting on something. Commander General YAHANNA comes on Monday night from 9 to 11. That's what your ass should be waiting on. Tune in. Somebody tell me who's the next biggest pop star? What are we waiting on now?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Captain Nayathaq is ready, sir.
Most High in Christ. And with that, I'm gonna turn it over to Captain 13,000. Nayathaq by Yummy. Y'all clap it up.
Yeah, how y'all doing? Shalom. Yeah, Bashar Shakatham. Yeah, Hawashimata Bashima Shai. All right. Well, where we at? I have a few things to go over tonight, right?
Okay.
Y'all want to finish off a couple more verses in Daniel? Or you have any questions?
So I didn't see any questions in the chat.
Okay. All right. So let's go to thing then. Let's go to Daniel and finish it off.
Daniel 7.
Yeah, so start at 7 and 1, and then we'll skip down. I think we got to verse 4.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 1. In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head upon his bed.
So this was when? This was when?
In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon.
So this is Babylon. So David is having a vision. I mean, Daniel is having a vision about what? About the fall of what?
Babylon.
Babylon. Right? This is when Babylon fell. Right? He's having a vision. And he's going to run it down to you. So I think we got to verse 5. Right? With the 3 kings. Or 6. You remember what verse we got to? I think we got to verse 6 with the 4 generals. Right? You remember? Who's the 4 generals in verse 6? Read verse 6.
Come. It's the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 6. After this, I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fowl.
So the leopard, what kingdom this represents?
The Roman, so like
Roman
Empire.
Who leopard? Who's the leopard? Who do know as the great leopard?
Alexander the Great.
Yes, Alexander the Greek. You understand? And what kingdom that was?
That was Greece.
Yes, that was Greece. That's the Greece Empire. Right? And now the 4 wings represents the what? The 4 generals that ruled after Alexander the Greek died. And how long did Alexander the Greek rule for? Approximately 12 years. And who was the 4 general?
So like I said, I got it.
Come on, tell me.
It was Cassandra, Marcus, Seleucid, and Ptolemy.
It's Ptolemy, Cassander, Seleucus, and Antigonus.
So the Marcus, I don't know if that's another name for one of them. Right? But Cassander, he ruled which part? Where did Cassander rule? Cassander ruled in Greece. Simonius. I think that's what you were trying to say. Yanizar, right? Like Simonius. He ruled in part of Turkey. Seleucus ruled Middle East, including our land, which is land of Israel. And Ptolemy, he ruled in where? Egypt. All right. I think the most famous of them, I think we all know Ptolemy. All right, where he ruled in Egypt. Good. So now read verse 7.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 7. After this, I saw in the night visions, and behold, a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it. And it had horns.
And now, this beast is who we talking about. This fourth beast is who? This fourth beast is who?
Salakia, sir. The Roman Empire, sir.
Yeah, this is the Roman Empire right here. Right? Read that over. Read that over one more time.
After this, I saw in the night visions, and
Mhm.
behold, a fourth beast,
Mhm.
dreadful and terrible.
Right. This beast was what? Dreadful and terrible. What did it say about the Roman Empire?
Like
You know
I
what they
said,
say about it? Come on.
all roads lead to Rome.
You meaning what?
That Rome has trampled over everybody, and that they the rulers.
You on it. But when they say all road lead to Rome, what does that mean? A little more.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
Rome collect tax from everybody.
You're on it.
Everybody have a road to lead to Rome. Salakia, sir.
Yes, meaning this. If you wanted to start an uprising, guess what? That Roman army would have been what? It would have been a road leading right to you. And that would have been quelled what? Quickly. You understand? All road leads to Rome, meaning ain't no way you could be where Rome cannot reach. You understand? Now keep that in mind. Read on.
And strong exceedingly.
And what?
And strong exceedingly.
And strong exceedingly. Right? What was the Roman Empire known for also too? The military per se. What was the military known for?
So like I said, was it the iron weapon, like metal weapons?
Not so much metal weapons, because everybody had metal weapons.
Okay, come on.
So like you said, was it their navy, like their boats?
But when they saw the Roman army, what were they scared? Because they wore what? Armor, the type of armor they had.
Come on, that's what it was.
You understand? Yeah, that type of armor they had, you will shoot an arrow and it will just what? Bounce off. Or just, you know what I mean? It wouldn't kill the soldier. You understand? When you saw them coming, you saw, you know what I mean? It just picture a tank coming down your street. And you fighting with a gun. What's gonna happen to that to you on that tank? You know what I mean? Forget it. You know what I mean? You're seeing it right now. You turn the TV on with all them wars that are taking place right now. You see what the devastation a tank could cause. You understand? Right? And it just pictured that. You know what I mean? When you saw the Roman Empire coming for you. Ton of metal, ton of armor coming to you. Read on.
Okay. And it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it.
All right, and stamped the what? The residue with the feet of it. This is the fourth beast. So this fourth beast, right, came out from where?
So like I said, they came from the third beast. It came out from the third beast.
And it did what? It stamped the residue of it. You understand? Read on. And it was what?
And stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it.
It was diverse from all the beasts that were before it. And that is your what? Your Roman Empire, which is who today?
So
Who tries to? Yes, come on.
It would be America and the European markets.
Yes. more so America, right? What is America and Rome have in common?
It's like the form of government.
Government.
Military might.
I'll take that too. But something Rome used, when you saw it, you know. You see from afar. You know what I mean? It was the Roman military coming for you.
So like I say, you talking about the eagle?
That eagle. You understand? America uses that eagle. Most of the so-called the oppressors' empire, when they're in their height, what do they use as a symbol? That eagle. You understand? That eagle. Right? And that, go to 2nd Ezra's 12 and 11. Right? And you'll see this, you'll see parts of this showing up in the Apocrypha and also too in the New Testament in Revelation. Right? Speaking about this vision that Daniel had. You understand? Right? Who got 2nd Ezra's?
I got
12 for me. Go ahead.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 12, verse 11. The eagle whom thou sawest come up from the sea is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of thy brother Daniel.
Right. Which means what? Daniel expounded what? This in where? Right? What we read right now in the Old Testament right here. Right? And he said what? That the Roman army used what? Iron what? Extensively to conquer what? Much of the civilized world. You understand? Right? And that's to show you, you know what I mean? Like this Bible, you mean your pastor, he's sleeping on the job, man. If he ain't trying to show you that America, you know what I mean, there's some linkage, you know what I mean, or correlation to America and Rome, he's sleeping on his job. He ain't doing his job properly. He ain't warning you about not joining Rome, joining America. You understand? He won't be telling you to do what? To go join I.S.U.K's military. You understand? He won't be telling you to do pledge of allegiance to a flag. He won't be telling you these things. If he knew what this Bible really had in it, Daniel knew what it was. And Daniel had the vision and saw the fall of these empires. You understand? Now go back to Daniel. Go back to Daniel, read verse 8.
Khan, book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn.
Read on.
Before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
Right? First of the 3 plucked up by what? By the root. Read on.
And behold, in this horn were eyes, like the eyes of man.
Who are the 3 horns plucked up by the root? Who are the 3 horns that were plucked up by the root?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
The 3 former beasts.
Who are the 3 horns that were plucked up? Okay, so this little horn, who's this little horn talking about? So remember, the 4th beast was Rome, right? Who's this little horn?
America.
Yes. America is this little horn. And this little horn did what?
Before whom they were, Salakio, were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
Mm-hmm. So who are those 3 horns plucked up by the roots?
It's like, so I know one of them had to have been the British Empire, right?
No. Look up the War of 1812. All right. Just for time's sake, I'm gonna give it, right? They might have to do some reading in it. All right. You had what? Spain, France, and Germany. Those were those 3 nations that were plucked up. You understand? Right? Read on.
Verse 8, and behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things.
Right? And a mouth what?
And a mouth speaking great things.
You understand? America is champion for what? What is America champion for? And the earth tries to follow after.
Like it says, is it democracy?
Other nations have democracy too. But there's something that America champions for. And not the entire and the entire earth doesn't follow behind it as much. Now they might have democracy in it, but these things they still come on.
Freedom.
What type of freedom? You get in there. What type of freedom you're talking about now, Yahanna?
Like political freedom and economic freedom.
Okay, there's something that they use politics to try and
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
Freedom of religion.
No. Yahanna are close. Right now, what's the major like topics for these for the presidential race right now? What are some of the major topics? What are talking about right now? Like right now is Biden and Kamala. Not Biden, Trump and Kamala. Right? Biden, you know what I mean, he wants to sleep. You know what I mean? He really wanna take a nap. He had enough of this presidency. What are they what are they going on? Now I know you all don't vote, but you all have to pay attention to the news.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
It's like both parties is like trying to present to the American public which one is the best type of democracy moving forward.
Okay, but remember, there are certain topics in there. Like for one, what is Trump going on? What brought Trump to fame?
So that is the
border.
And Trump is saying make America great again.
Right, the border.
And I know he's talking about deporting a lot of immigrants.
Right, so that's the border, right? So he going against who? The so-called what? Mexicans, Israelites of the Bible. You understand? But the Democrats, at first, they were what? They were basically letting them come in. And then Biden started pushing for them to start to basically stop it, right? To close doors, close shop up for the so-called Mexicans coming across the border. right? There's something again that that it's in the news, and it's a talking point for the Democrats and the Republicans, and it's something they're going to use to try and get themselves back in that White House. The Democrats using it more. The Republicans, they're the ones that basically is for it, but the Democrats is against it. What happened with the what's those judges' name? Those Supreme judges, right? What was one of the most recent topics to tackle?
Salakia, sir. You
Mhm.
mean with respect to the Clarence Thomas and him being unethical with respect to, you know, the payouts and things that he was receiving, the gifts?
No. Meaning
Salakia,
these.
sir.
Come
Roe
on.
versus Wade.
No. Man, I'd have started double jeopardy on you all here, man. All right.
Salakia, sir.
What are some people saying in the in the chat? Yeah, somebody say, come on. Yeah, it's abortion. Right?
You said Roe versus Wade. I thought it was over that already.
Huh?
Slacky, I thought they already.
Okay. Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah, he said Roe versus Wade.
Yeah, Roe versus Wade.
Yeah, but I looking for what? I want abortion. Just make it simple for me, please. I make it simple for you, all right? Because not many people know about Roe versus Wade. But everybody know about abortion. You understand? Right? But you right when you say Roe versus Wade, right? Akashka. You was being, you know what I mean? You try to throw you're trying to be intellect. You know what I mean? That's good. But it's abortion. Right? That's one of the things that America champions right now in the whole entire earth, basically. Ain't no other place on the earth pushing abortion like America pushing abortion. You understand? And they use the mouth to speak what? Great things. And what's another one they like to say? What comes from America? Was another one. It's abortion. And then you have what? The LGBTQ.
Right.
Right? Then America has what? America thinks what? Says that what? God loves what? Everybody. All these things are what? These are great things that America pushes throughout the entire earth. They're pushing it so much that they try to get it down there in Jamaica. Right KR1? That whole LGBTQ. They try to fly the flag down there, and the people was in an uproar.
At the US Embassy, sir.
Yes, they're constantly trying to push it to see when it's going to go all the way where the people are just going to accept it. Once they see everybody accept it, they know that America's now it's on the island, totally taken over. You understand? Right? Read on.
Sluggy, so can you hear me?
Yeah, come on.
Sluggy, so if I could just real quick off what you were just saying with Officer Kiawan, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Buju Banton, like he was like banned from America for a while. Like they wasn't really messing with him. He was in mad trouble. But then he like announced that he would basically never perform Boom Bye Bye ever again. And ever since then, he been headlining Madison Square Garden. He been all states getting all the love and praise. You know what I mean? Salagi.
Yes, you're right. How could I forget that? They actually made him sign a contract, I believe, Hawk.
Good night.
He had to sign that in, you know what I mean, put, you know what I mean, pen to paper to ensure he never comes up against that community again. What happened to Shabba Ranks? Shabba Ranks made one interview, brother, and that was his last. That was his last, and he never heard about Shabba Ranks again. You would have think Shabba Ranks passed away. Shabba Ranks is around, you mean healthy and breathing. But he came up against the LGBTQ community. And that destroyed his career. Destroyed it.
Salakia, sir. And also other artists, you know what I mean, got their visas taken away and all them things.
Yeah.
Bounty killer and them Monday, sir.
You understand?
God.
Yes. Right. Read on the Rash.
Khan. It's the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancient of days did sit, whose garment was white as snow.
Right. Now hold on. Let's go to I forget. From here, I'll take you to Revelation 12 and 3. All right, go to Revelation 12 and 3. Give me Revelation 12 and 3. Zion, take over for me for a minute. I'm coming back.
You want to hold it, Salaki? Kev got y'all shook right here. Want to answer none of these questions, huh? So that means everybody's hands should be flying up asking these questions about the Bible. All right. So who got it? Revelation 12 and 3? All right, go ahead.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven.
Tawada. I'm back, Zion. Tawada.
Okay, Most High Christ.
Go ahead.
That great red dragon. Don't go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, come on. Go ahead, Rosh.
And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head.
Right. Right. And that was what? The 7 horns or the 7 heads back in what? This has to do with what? That vision that he had. Right, with that little horn. You understand? And now that's those 7 heads. Who are those 7 heads?
Like the other one.
Come on.
The 7 heads are England, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Russia, France, and Italy.
Very good. That's it. You all got that right? England, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Russia, France, and Italy. All right? All right, and keep in mind, all these heads came from where? All these heads came from where? All these heads and horns came from where?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
The Roman Empire, sir.
Yes, the Roman Empire. Right. That's why when you read Daniel 7, and I think 7 and 7, where it speaks about the 4th beast, you can see a likeness to who? To America and Europe. Because England, Spain, Portugal, all these countries make up what? Europe. And the horns also too. Right? And who are the horns? Who are the 10 horns?
It's America, Australia, Scotland, Ireland, Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark, Luxembourg, Netherlands, and Belgium.
That's it. And where did these horns come out from?
Slovakia. Rome.
Okay, you correct. But which head did these horns come out from? Right? From England, you had America, Australia, Scotland, and Ireland. All right. From Germany, you had Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark, Luxembourg, and Netherlands. Right? Netherlands is Holland is another name for Netherlands. All right. And then France. Who came out of France? What horn came out of France? Belgium. All right. You'll have it.
Could you repeat it one more time? The 10 horns, please.
America, Australia, Scotland, and Ireland, Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark, Luxembourg, Netherlands, and Belgium. Right. The first four all came out from England. The next hold on. Right, Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark, and Luxembourg. Right, the next I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next 5 came from Germany, and then the last one, Belgium, came from France.
Shalaki, sir.
Come on.
Officer Rock. Got a question. When the heathens in the rocks, right? When they hiding from YAHWH and us, and we go to get them, are we going to be impenetrable to the point where we don't even have to kill them? All of them are going to be used to rebuild the kingdom, or is it going to be up to our judgment to like we can break their neck or we can kill them, we shoot at them or whatever, or like because they're going to be shooting at us, and I know that they have a military in or security, and they got supermarkets in like Colorado, in the bunkers that they have, and I know that they've mapped out some type of plan. So when they're shooting at us, can we be killed at that point in time? Come on, concert.
Iraq, how you know they have a plan?
Because
you're on them white sides.
Come.
Now, but that's a good question you're asking, and the answer for it is in Joel. You all know where I'm going in Joel? Yeah, you for sure know these devils, Iraq. They for sure gonna be planning for that day. You understand? And somebody pulled me where they say we're gonna pull them from the rocks first. All right. And as you know, what Iraq is describing is basically in the last days when Christ returns, right? When Christ returns, right? What's going to happen when Christ returns? When them 200 million angels crack the sky. Come on.
Were you talking about an Obadiah? Where it says, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee, though thou dwellest in the clefts of the rock?
No, there's a scripture where it says they're going to hide when Christ returns. I think is this in Jeremiah? You all know what I'm talking about?
Jeremiah 49:16.
Read that for me.
Comic-Con says, thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, said the Most High.
Okay, not that one.
Yeah, I got
but,
it. It's in Jeremiah 16.
Okay.
It says,
Okay,
Behold,
go ahead.
behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Most High, and they shall fish them. And afterward, I will send for many hunters.
Right.
And
So now, we in what season? We in what season right now?
Fishing.
We in fishing season. You understand? Right now, we fishing brothers into what? Into the truth. Right? Read on.
Kanawakan, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters.
And now after, this is when Christ return, he's going to send for what?
Many hunters.
Right. That's what you call what season?
Hunting season.
Yeah, that's hunting season. I mean, how I think I ain't gonna use that one, but Capleton, he was talking about, woman. But we're gonna hunt them, basically. You understand? We're gonna hunt them down. Read on.
Kanawakan, will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain.
From where?
From every mountain.
You notice this is one people that be hiding in that mountain. I know that mountain real good. It ain't the goats they're talking about. Is Esau, them Caucasians who comes from where the Caucasus Mountains are what? Russia. You understand? Read on.
Kanawakan, and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks.
Yeah, we're gonna just walk in and pull them out. They gotta come out. They're trying to hide. Esau's trying. Esau don't want to. He don't want to pay for his crimes. But when a crime done to him, the whole earth had to pay. Somebody had to pay. You understand? Somebody had to pay for a crime that is done to him. But when time for him to pay comes, he gonna want to be where? In them rocks. We're gonna go there and pull him out.
That's right.
We're gonna go in there and we're gonna pull everyone. You want to build a bunker? Ain't no sweat. You go ahead and build a bunker. Spend millions of dollars on a bunker. Be 200 feet below the earth. You vex with the with Hamas for building bunkers, but you building a ton of bunkers all over the earth. You understand? You alone could build bunkers. You alone could have all the weaponry you want. Nobody else can have it. Ain't no sweat. Go ahead and build it. Build. Christ is going to return with them angels, and we're going to tear it down.
That's right.
You understand? And we're going to snatch out them holes like rat. You understand? Like he was a rodent. We're going to snatch out them holes. Now go to Joel for me. Go to Joel 2:1. So remember the question here. Iraq asked, right? Like what's going to be the situation with us when we go to get these oppressors when Christ returns? What's going to happen? Yeah, they're going to be shooting. They're going to be doing everything. They're going to have the tanks, the RPGs. You understand? They're going to have the bunkers. Read on. Let's see.
The book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 2.
Verse 1. Start at 1.
Verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Right? He telling you to blow a trumpet in Zion. We're using our trumpet for. What is that trumpet using to blow for right now? I just show you how important a trumpet is to us. That trumpet, we normally use it for what right now?
Salagi, sir.
Come on.
We use it for the Sabbath service, of course. Well, tradition.
Right now.
Right now. A time of garrison peace, if you want to call it. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but I would just say we use it for the traditional Sabbath service to start, begin it and, but it's a trumpet is used to warn the people, communicate also different sounds, different patterns. You know, when you hear a certain pattern, even Esau's military took that from the Bible, certain alarms and horns in the pattern of which they go off, you know what the hell going on.
So this horn you're blowing, he said the blow here right now is a horn to indicate what coming.
Tornado.
Yeah, war.
War.
War is coming. Read on.
Cover concert.
This ain't no music. This ain't your saxophone. This is a horn. And when you hear this horn, you're going to be trembling. Read on.
Let all in the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
You understand? When they hear that trumpet, they're going to know time is up. And they're going to try to go do what? Go make sure they get the guns and have everything prepared. Read on.
Verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of the thick darkness as the morning spread upon the mountains.
Right? And these Christians, they what? What do they say about the coming of the Lord? They think is what? What do Christians think the coming of the Lord is? What do they call it?
Oh, happy day.
Yeah, oh, happy day. The rapture. You understand? But they're saying that this day gonna be what? Darkness and what? Gloomy. You understand? Because some of us, we cannot live without seeing Esau in this kingdom, Mark. You tell black people that Esau is not going to be in the kingdom of heaven, or they don't want to be in that. They don't want to be in your heaven. They do not want to be in your heaven. You understand? Well, in this timing, it's going to be bad. It's going to be darkness, gloominess. Read on.
A great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more.
You understand? Like he telling you what? A great people. Remember you was asking about the brothers? You're reading about the brothers here right now. Great. And what? Strong. And ain't nobody seen them like this before. You understand? You ain't gonna be seeing your regular Tyrone who high. You understand? Or Pookie who, you know what I mean, or Tyrone who bigums. You ain't gonna be seeing nobody scratching with no white lips. You understand? You ain't gonna be seeing nobody looking homeless. You understand? You're gonna be seeing strong men, strong black men. Read on. Like they never seen before. Read on.
Even to the years of many generations. Verse 3.
Go ahead.
A fire devoureth before them and behind them.
No, you had a picture of this. I'm going to try to get a good picture. I'm not a good storyteller, but I'm going to let the Bible do the storytelling for you. But you got to picture this in your head. A fire where?
Before them.
A fire before them. Read on.
And behind them.
No, what is a fire doing behind them?
Chasing them, sir.
No. Remember, these are strong black men you're talking about here, right? Remember, they say ain't nobody never seen black men in this form before. Come on.
So like I said, if I may. So the fire represents the things that we've already destroyed. We done ran through it.
Yeah, we done, you know what I mean? We done leave a city smoking. You understand? And we run into where? A city that that's on fire. Read on.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them. And behind them a desolate wilderness.
You understand? Like you run into what? You run into the gardener, meaning what? You are going for what? Remember, it was saying what at first?
So I guess, sir.
Fire before, fire behind. Right? Come on.
So that means that the brothers is now, after we done, ran through them, now we going towards the kingdom. We going to the kingdom.
We're moving on to another. Yes, we cleaning it up. We cleaning house. Right? Read on. Read on.
Come on, sir. Yeah, yea, and nothing shall escape them.
And what?
Nothing shall escape them.
Nothing shall escape them. That's why David said what? Happy shall he be that what? Dasheth what?
Yes.
A little one. You understand? This is when Christ returned. You understand? But David said that for his enemies. Why? Because his enemies was doing what? Was deleting his young ones. Just like what they're doing right now with all this abortion. They're deleting a ton of our young soldiers. A ton of them. And pushing our sisters to do it every day. Like you deciding votes. You deciding who going to vote on you based on the power you're going to give a woman to abort a child. Okay, no sweat. Nothing shall escape. Read on.
Come, sir. Joel 2 verse 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses.
You understand? You ever see them war horses? What does a war horse look like?
Sluggish. It's like armored up. It's got big old leg muscles, just shiny and brand new. And you got armor on it all.
Okay, is your war horse? Does your war horse look like the horse they use for horse racing? What does a war horse look like? A war horse is one of them tall ass horse. Tall,
like a Clydesdale.
Yes. You see that horse coming towards your ark, you're gonna move away. That's why those movies, you see those men on the horses, how they just run through an army. Just to know, picture you like that. And men standing up with the rifle or whatever the pitchfork, whatever they have in the hand to try to defend themselves. And you are looking like a what? A army of what? Horses. Read on.
Come, sir. And as horsemen, so shall they run.
Brother, you don't want to see that day. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? But that day coming for Esau. He gonna really see black men in their strength. You want to take it away, but with the food you're giving us, you understand? You barely, getting the correct rations we're supposed to get in this place. Ain't no sweat. The Lord has something for you. Read on.
Come, sir. Verse 5. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array.
Brother, you know what is this is something scary. This is very scary if you're on the what? If you're on what side? If you're on the other side.
The world.
Yeah, it's gonna be real scary on that day. They're talking about Christ coming back with hugs and kisses. When Christ come back, these are your hunters. These are your hunters you're reading about right here. You understand? You know, like in the movies, when you hear them like a ton of horses a ton of men riding on them horses, the sound it making. Now picture that with brothers running towards your city.
So, like, sir,
Uh-huh.
it sounds like something that kids be watching in them anime shows.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's sounding. You go read this to Esau, he gonna laugh at you. He gonna be like, well, yeah, I'm gonna see if you know. I mean, I know my bullets could stop that. My what? My 7. What do they call it? 7 point what? What is Esau large bullets for them AR-15? Is 7 what? 735. You understand? You know he have about 1 million of them in the basement, and he thinking he could stop this battle array with that. Read on.
Verse 6. Before their face, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness.
Meaning their jaws are going to drop. The guns ain't gonna mean nothing on that day. Might as well put some seed in that gun and start planting, oppressor. Read on.
Verse 7. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march, every one on his ways. And they shall not break their ranks.
Brother, you're going to see a well-oiled machine. You're going to see a military in its finest form. Ain't nobody dying by what? What does a ton of casualty come from?
It's like it's a friendly fire.
Friendly fire. Ain't no friendly fire on that day. Everybody gonna know, okay, this is your job, and you stick into that. Read on.
Verse 8. Neither shall one thrust another.
Ain't no friendly fire. Ain't nothing like that. Read on.
They shall walk everyone in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Say that one more time.
When they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, you're gonna bring the laser gun out. Come on, bring it. What they say that they have them pulse. I forget the machine they're talking about. The nice machine that send what some song wave or whatever. Bring it. Ain't nothing on that day gonna do us anything. Read that one more time.
Come, sir. Neither shall one, Salakia, Joel 2, verse 8. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path. And
they shall walk what?
They shall walk everyone in his path.
Read on.
And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So I got on.
Come on.
This put me in the mind of the movie Hancock with Will Smith. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but like it's kind of like, you know, giving a description of how he was. Like he was unpenetrable, pause, you know, and just like he could, you know, his might was out of this world. Salakia.
Yeah, you're right. You are correct, Ark. It's I'm telling you, on that day, Ark, I'm telling you, Esau will be irrelevant. His weapons are going to be irrelevant. You understand? It's going to be totally irrelevant on that day. Right, read on.
They shall, verse 9, Salaki, sir. They shall run to and fro in the city They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief.
Brother. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry about that. You're hearing me?
Okay.
Brother, you do not want to be on the other side. I mean, thank the Lord you are Israelite tonight.
That's right.
You understand? Thank the living power that you have that blood running through your vein. You understand? And all your hard work that you're putting in is going to be rewarded on that day. You understand? You have an oppressor that thinks he could run from justice forever. That's not going to be the case. You have an oppressor that, remember, the Bible says he's going to live by the what? He lives by the what? The sword. So he trusts in his weapons. When Christ and them angels crack that sky, they're going to try to fight. They are going to try to fight. And it's not going to work. It's not going to happen for them. You understand? Right? And any more on that, Iraq?
That was it in regards to that, sir. There's a verse 10, sir. If you want me to read it, I'll read it.
Let me see. Go ahead and let me see. Read. There's verse 10 going to go ahead. Yeah.
Come on, sir. Verse 10. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens.
Boy. Go ahead.
The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Well, what could I tell you? On that day, you understand? On that day, it's just going to be what? No sun on the moon, meaning ain't no what? Knowledge going to be on that day. Ain't no knowledge going to save you on that day. Nothing. It's a done deal. Once that day come, if you're not with the Lord, nothing going to save you on that day. The earth going to be shaking. You ever been in an earthquake? A really big, bad earthquake with buildings falling down? But if you haven't been, it coming to a future near you. You understand? Read on.
Verse 11. And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army.
You understand?
For his camp.
Meaning what? Meaning what? What is Esau going to know on that day? What are those heathens going to know on that day?
That the crazy niggas on the corner belong to the Lord.
That's it. I'll take that. I'll take that. You understand? I'll take that. They're going to know on that day that, brother, that these so-called niggas that you've been, given a bad reputation to, that you lied to, were God-chosen people. You're going to know. And it's going to be too late to say, well, I'm sorry. That'll be out the window. You understand? Right? I think you got on this, right? You could read. I think this whole chapter basically, giving you like a picture, a good picture of what's going to happen when Christ returns and the last days we in. All right? But you're going to be just fine now when Christ returns. You understand?
Salaki, one last part, if I could.
Come on.
Just for his camp is very great.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't say camps.
That you correct. But his camp, yeah, that's a good pickup. You know what I mean? It's one camp. You understand? You remember the Lord don't deal, you know what I mean? He don't deal with, you know what I mean, separate camps. He has one camp, one West. You understand? One body. Right? Any more?
Sir.
Okay. So you're good to go. All right, we're gonna be just fine. All right. Any more questions? If not, let's get into I know we almost up on the time. Right? Let's get into this one. Okay, I have a question for you, right? For you all. How do you deal with a person who gives you an excuse about whatever sin that they're doing? So, for example, right? You know, some sisters, right? Right? Or some brothers also too, that have been abused, right? Growing up, right? They say they live in this lifestyle because of what? Because they were what? Abused in their past. All right? Should you give them a pass? Should you give them a pass?
La, sir.
Why you should not give them a pass? How will you go about showing them that they don't have a pass? All right. So first, go to Leviticus 20 and 13, I believe. All right, go to Leviticus 20 and 13.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. A man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman. Both of them have committed an abomination.
Right. What does that mean?
The LGBT movement.
Yeah, but what does that mean about the LGBTQ movement? What does that mean?
So like, it means that that you're not getting a pass for living that type of lifestyle. Just
You're correct. Meaning you're gonna have to what?
you have to
You're gonna
change.
die. You're gonna die. The Lord gonna delete you for living that type of lifestyle. He's going to do it. You understand? He is going to do it. Right? It's no different. You know what I mean? It's no different than somebody committing what? Adultery. What does the Bible say about someone who committed adultery? Is this somewhere close around there too? What does it say about someone who commits adultery?
Both shall be put to death.
Yeah, you're gonna be put to death also too. You understand? Go to let's go to the one with the woman that was caught in adultery. Let's see what Christ said. All right. Let's see what Christ said. Who could find that for me? Woman caught in adultery. You'll find it?
Our God. That's the book of John, chapter 8, verse 3. And the scribes and the Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery.
She was what?
Taken in adultery.
Yeah, this woman was taken in adultery. Meaning what?
Committing adultery sin.
That what?
She was committing sin, adultery.
She was committing adultery, meaning she was caught in the act.
Right.
You understand? Now, my question to you is, right? Why don't you hear about the man? Never ask yourself why I don't hear about the man. What happened to the man? Think he got a pass?
So like this, sir.
Uh-huh.
I think they already dealt with him.
Yeah, he was dealt with. That's the only thing you could get from that. Christ came when this sister was about to be what?
It's like they was about to deal with her.
Yeah. Was about to deal with her. And what were these Christians trying to do? What were the Sadducees and Pharisees trying to do to Christ?
Like, sir,
Mm-hmm.
they was basically trying to get Christ to, I guess, how I can say, get Christ to what is it, cast the first stone?
No.
Or
remember what I asked you in the beginning, right? What are you trying to get Christ to do?
So like this, sir.
Come on.
If I may, they're trying to get him to go against Moses' law so that they could deal with him.
Yes, meaning they wanted Christ to give an excuse on why they shouldn't what?
Stone her.
Yeah. They wanted him to give an excuse. You understand? That's why you come in here. I don't care what happened to your eye or Aquath. You are going to have to do what? You're going to have to man up. You're going to have to woman up. And you're going to have to do what's in this Bible. The Lord don't want your excuses. Did Christ ask this woman for an excuse on why she committed adultery? What do sisters who've been abused do? What do? They go now and have what? They go now and have what? Sex with everybody in the club.
Mm-hmm.
When it should be what? It should be the what? With women and men that have been abused. There should be what?
So like this, sir.
Come on.
They should be more protective of the people who might suffer the same fate what they would have suffered.
Yes, they should be more protective. There should be champions. You understand? They should be the ones saying, you know what? No, this is wrong. They're supposed to have non-profits popping up all over against what? Abuse. Child abuse, woman abuse, man abuse. You understand? That's what they should be doing. But guess what they do? They use it as a what? An excuse to do what? To be promiscuous, to be sodomites, to smoke marijuana, smoke weed, to get high. They use it as an excuse when you should not use it as an excuse. Read on. Let's see what Christ said.
Verse 3. And when they had set her in the midst, verse 4, they say unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery.
This woman was what?
Was taken in adultery.
This woman was taken in adultery.
In the very act.
In the very act. Read on.
Verse 5. Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned.
That should such be what?
Should be stoned.
That he's supposed to be stoned. Right? Read on.
But what sayest thou?
But it asks him, what say you, Christ? What say you? Read on.
Verse 6. This they said, tempting him.
Right, read on.
That they might have to accuse him.
Mm-hmm. Accuse him of what? Read on.
But Yahushua stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground as though he heard them not.
He didn't. He was what? What was Christ doing?
Sounds like he was ignoring them.
Hold on, man. Hold on. You can hear me?
Can't, sir.
Terrible. Right? Read on.
Verse 7. So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her.
Right. He that's what?
He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her.
He's saying, if you not a sinner, then go ahead and throw the first stone. Right. Read on.
Verse 8. And again, he stooped down and wrote on the ground. Verse 9. And they which heard it, being convicted by their own conscience, went out.
Mm-hmm.
Went out one by one, beginning at the eldest.
Yes, because they all were what? Sinners.
Right.
They all were sinners. And this is what you have to understand. Why do people give excuses? Why do they give excuses? Remember, what do we have in class? One of the things we say in class.
Why get it wrong?
Mm-hmm.
No cowards, no excuses.
Right, no excuses. None whatsoever. You understand? A judge ain't taking no excuses from you if you go and delete somebody and said it was high and he didn't mean to do it. He's not taking any excuse from you. The cops ain't taking no excuse from you. Why you think the Lord going to take an excuse from you for being promiscuous? Why you think the Lord going to take an excuse from you for being high? Why? There's only one reason why. Give me Ecclesiasticus 32 and 17. Ecclesiasticus 32 and 17.
This is the book of
Ecclesiasticus, chapter 32, verse 17. A sinful man will not be reproved.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
So, I got reproved from Merriam-Webster.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Scold or correct, usually gently or with kindly intent, to express disapproval or censure. Disapprove, refute, convince, convict.
All right. So what is that saying right there?
Salakia, sir.
Uh-huh.
Basically, you can't correct a nigga that don't keep the law. You can't expect a man that don't keep God's laws, statutes, commandments to, be corrected.
Bring it to remember. Read that verse one more time. That part of that verse one more time. Nayathaq.
Come on. Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 32, verse 17. A sinful man will not be reproved.
All right, Bankel. Just give me that part right there.
A sinful man, a man that's wicked and evil, a man that don't keep God's laws, statutes, commandments. Said he will not be reproved, meaning he won't allow you to correct it.
That's it. Keep it right there. He's not going to allow you to correct it. He's not going to take any type of correction. You understand? When a brother or a sister leave this truth, it ain't because, you understand? It ain't because of Iraq. You understand? It ain't because of, you know what I mean, Zion or Bankel. It's because this brother here or this sister does not want to be what? Corrected. You understand? Read on.
Come, but find it.
But these what they like to do. Read on.
An excuse according to his will.
Yeah, so if you like to smoke weed, guess what? You know what? Iraq, you talk to me too loud. You bark at me too loud. Because I don't like how you tell me about, you know what I mean, about when, you know what I mean, my clothes. But guess what? You find an excuse to do what? To be a what?
Sinner.
A sinner. You understand? You find an excuse to be a sinner. Let's be straight up. Why are you leaving this school? Because you want to smoke weed? Okay, that's right. Okay, why are you leaving this school? Because you want to leave your husband and become a machine? A S machine? Why? That's it. You looking for an excuse to be a sinner. And we don't have that up in here. You understand? No excuses. You understand? You come in here to change. You understand? You don't come in here and say what? You're not going to stay the same in here. You stay the same in here, you're going to be that door. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. You understand? Don't let the door hit you on the way out. All right? You all good with that?
All
right. Any more questions? Next class, I'm going to the Good Samaritan. You all know about that story? What do Christians say about the Good Samaritan? What do they say about the Good Samaritan?
Like everyone.
Come on.
That you should love everyone.
I'll take that. They try to use it to say that. Right? What again? What is this whole thing on the Good Samaritan?
Like Christian.
Go ahead.
My bad, Cap. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Like Christians believe, like, you know, the Good Samaritan, like how that works. Like they believe they do something good. That's their key to the kingdom of heaven. They're righteous, more righteous than anybody, negating the law. But Good Samaritan, like they teach be Good Samaritan to everybody. Like, you know.
Yes, and good Samaritan. They say Good Samaritan, meaning that what? As Hawan was saying, Good Samaritan meaning what? That everybody could be could be a Good Samaritan.
Right.
But that is not so according to the Bible, and we'll get into that maybe next class.
Salaki, sir.
All right.
Salaki, sir, I got a question.
Come on.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36, verses 18 and 19. Just need a general breakdown. I kind of think, but I don't know. Okay, so it reads, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36, verse 18. The
36?
belly.
Hold on.
36. Yes, sir, and 18.
18.
The belly devoureth all meat, yet is one meat better than another. Verse 19. As the palate tasteth diverse kinds of venison, so
I think Yaniza, this is a question you had.
I believe so, sir.
Okay, I ain't get this one for you as yet. Next class, I'm gonna make sure and get it. Let me write it down. Hold on. Let's get a pen up. We got paper. And this is Ecclesiastes, right? No, Ecclesiasticus.
Ecclesiasticus 36, 18, and 19, Baba Kasha.
Okay. Okay, I'll get it for you. All right, for next class. All right.
Sir.
Annabelle. Iraq, I know we spoke about doing something. You're ready to do it tonight?
Come. Select yourself right here.
Come, sir.
Yeah. You're ready to do it tonight, right?
Come, sir.
Come.
All right. Tabon, this type it in the private chat there for me.
Come, sir.
All right, so we're gonna do one more thing before we leave out here tonight. All right.
Just 1 second, sir.
One more thing before we leave out here tonight. You know what I mean? No, this person getting enough time, you know what I mean, to haul, you know what I mean, to run through that door. Because after tonight, oh boy. Right, that I want to say more too, right? That we have where no excuses, that will go for them also too. You understand? You're Tabon, you typing it in?
Come, sir.
All right. You're ready? Because I'm gonna turn the class over to you all to do it. Right, since you're all in there. All right. Yes. Sister Sapphire. All right. You will no longer be called by that name, sis. You ready?
Come, sir.
What it says? She gonna step up? She gonna step up to the plate?
Come.
Come on, sis. I mean, sis, before I put our oil on you. You ready? She can hear me?
Come, sir. So I got the mic.
Okay. Now, Iraq, you want to say a few things about the sister before you put the oil on her head?
Sir.
And what her names mean?
Absolutely, sir. This is a sister that came out of the world. She was exploring, looking for the truth. She knew, out of New York, she knew that she was an Israelite. And when she came to North Carolina at some point, she stumbled upon a group that she at one point mistakenly thought it was us. But upon examining them, she found out that that was not the truth. That was a makeshift group that was perpetrating a fraud as the I.S.U.P.K. And so she then continued her search and she found our school. She came a few times and she didn't know if it was open. And I think she initially came on a Sabbath service. And she came in, we examined her. She was very willing to assist us in everything. We've had food drives, we've had clothing
That's right.
giveaways, we've had cleanup days, folding clothes, and she was running it. You would think we had 10 or 12 sisters in here. Her and her daughter came in and was very they assisted us in various ways, battling her own personal issues. She sacrificed her own time, her own money for us. She's fed the brothers, she's cooked for us, made a excellent unleavened bread during the Passover with some type of flavor. So for the most part, she has just been giving of herself. Yet in counseling and other things. She's a real woman, a normal woman with normal problems, things that go on like all the sisters go through. But yet she sacrificed her comfort for the school, for the love of the Lord and the I.S.U.P.K. And so her name is no longer the name it was in the world. It is now Sapayar, which means sapphire, which is a precious stone.
That's right. That's right, sis.
Sapayar.
That's right. Sister YAHANNA. Good work, sis.
That's right. The Hebrew equivalent to a sapphire. That's the original Lajwan Kodash how would I say it? Pronunciation or enunciation of it. Salakia. Right. So this sister's strong like a stone. You understand?
That's
but
right. That's
precious. And also
right.
as a sapphire. You understand? She's valuable to this school, and she's just her. If she left, we would miss her. You know, you would know her presence has been voided out. So that's why we give her this name, Sapayar, and we like to say the water for your service, and we like to pour this oil.
Yeah, man. Pour that oil and pour that oil. She's still there. So yeah, go ahead, pour the oil.
Come on. Anointing prayer, sir?
No, pour the oil first.
Come on.
Pour the oil first. And then say. And then say the prayer.
All right, Chris.
Come.
Go ahead. Yeah. Now you all say the prayer. Right? Just your brothers up there, right? Wait, where the other brother? Go ahead. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead. Solid. That's it. You got to go there, tab one. That's it. Perfect.
All right, just up here. All right. Hit your head.
Yabaraki Yahweh. Wa Shamarka. Ya Yahweh. Panyawa. Al Yaka. Wa Yakanka. Yasha Yahweh. Panyawa. Al Yaka. Wa Samlaka. Salam. Yahweh. Bahashem. Yahweh Shai. Barak. Rapa. Magan. Hagan. Sapayah. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. The water Aman.
That's right, sis. Good job. Good job. Good. Good work.
What we just said is Yahweh, bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh, make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh, lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless, heal, shield, and protect.
That's right. I'm with that. I'm gonna pass the class over to priest and Officer Bankaya. Huh?
We got one more. We got one more, sir. Her daughter.
Her daughter?
Come, sir. If we ready.
No, not as yet.
She not ready. Okay, no sweat. Mm-hmm. No sweat. All right. That's it then. Salaki.
Mm-hmm. Next. And with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to priest and Officer Bankaya.
Right. Men of Israel, we're gonna render one courteous salute to Captain Nayathaq and the Israelite Macho. Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak, Yahweh. So our turning face sisters.
No, hold on. Yahweh by Shimei Shai broke a thumb.
Salakia Adawan, Salakia.
In sir.
All right. So our turning face sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to our sisters. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak, Yahweh Shema. Yahanna. Yashab means to be seated. I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Roof for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. The book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew is pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to treasury department or teacher. Priest funds, a free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming Holy Convocation. We have the memorial blowing of trumpets, the first day of the 7th month, Wednesday, October the 2nd of this year, according to the book of Leviticus, 23rd chapter, verses 24 through 25. We also have the Midwest Cookout in Detroit, which is August the 1st through the 4th. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, class dismissed.